said that we would give everything we have for doing our jobs. Why don't you get over there? This is Mel, because as the record shows, he has a history.
What are you talking about?
We said we were going to do this together.